And it is a real pleasure for us to host today's meetings in preparation of the Advisor Forum 2012. So thank you very much for being with us and have a nice and interesting evening.
Founded the Future Worker Society of Austria and Europe, started from zero, and within just over a year he really created a forum which was unforgettable.
We are standing on the shoulders of Peter Drucker. We are inspired by his concepts and values, but we are trying to find our own way. This panel should be a bit of a warm-up for the 2012 forum. It's an appetizer. And that's all it can be right now.
From the manager's point of view, there must be some learning from this crisis.
What did we learn from the crisis? I think the first question is, was it a crisis? We have seen 65 years without war in Europe.
If we want to change capitalism, to shift the paradigm, as you said, we have to start thinking in working not for the current generation, which is the agency theory, which is the liberalism theory. We have to start thinking of what are we doing for the next generation.
Are they victims of the system?
Now everyone is aware that shareholder value is under attack. But still, the CEOs have to care about shareholder value. This means also short-term results, because they are still in the same system. The system did not change.
Different stakeholders and their conflicting interests in the short term, because in the long term, most of the interests are quite comfortable.
And the saddest people I meet are the bankers.
We are a forum where we talk about management, and the question really is, what can managers do?
Can we find a new speed which generates more quality?
We have to change the rules of the game, which actually calls for collective action.
The people I work for today are definitely working for the next generation, which was not what happened over the past 20 years.
We are here in a developed core country where capitalism is a problem, but if we consider the so-called periphery countries, then you may be surprised, but there is another word emerging, and this is colonialism.
I believe we have too little capitalism in this country, also in Germany. We have so much ownerless fortune. So much ownerless fortunes, so many ownerless enterprises owned by foundations, trusts, or, if I may say, cooperatives. So we would need more real capitalism.
The politicians, they have taken out all the brakes, for instance, in the financial sector, and this is a kind of betrayal to the voters, because if you ask the people, they wouldn't have done that. So the democratic legitimation of the whole system at the moment is really a problem.
In the sense that if we go back to Adam Smith and his writings on the capitalist system, he was very clear about that if those who benefit most from it are not the guardians, there's no freedom in the system. Peter Drucker had the same concern in the interwar period, that if the biggest beneficiaries take too much advantage of the system, it will break down.